All right, the last story we'll do today is this one. Drizzle, drizzle, fellas. That is out. You're old school if it's all about the drizzle, drizzle. It is now hag maxing is the new men's game plan. Now, what the hell is hag maxing, you might say? It is drizzle, drizzle, basically, except with the name hag, and the fact that it's about making women not only pay for you, but taking advantage of women for their money. It's basically the opposite, or the same as being a sugar baby for women, except you're a man. So I looked this up because this was going viral the other day. And they say, what does hag maxing mean? The 4chan slang term and viral fake article explained. So this is another thing that somebody made up. They did that on 4chan. They just made it up and said this is what they're doing, and people ran with it, and they made a fake article about it. It's actually quite funny. It's actually quite enjoyable, and I do like this. This is the stuff that changes culture. I do enjoy this stuff. Hell, Shoe on Head did a video on this, and it got like 1 million views, and she did it like 10 days ago. I said, how is Shoe on Head ahead of me when it comes to this stuff? I got scooped by some weird chick. Well, here we go again. It's October. We're on the verge of a historical election, and now there's a bird flu summit. Their playback is the same. Create chaos, bring back lockdowns, and perform medical tyranny. Wake up. This is their October surprise. Last time we were caught off guard, but now we have a proven solution to protect ourselves and our families. The Wellness Company created the medical emergency kit, and every home in America should have at least one of these. They're packed with life-saving meds like ivermectin, amoxicillin, and even a Z-Pack. And it's all backed by experts like Dr. Peter McCullough. Picture this. No more frantic searches for a doctor. No more emergency waiting rooms. Just a few clicks and this kit is delivered to your door. It's times like these. Having your medical emergency kit is a necessity. Protect your family by preparing now. Get your kit by heading over to twc.health/oddmanout. Use code oddmanout to save $30. Don't wait until it's too late. Act now. Take control. Ensure you're protected against whatever comes next. That's twc.health. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. So close. That's twc.health/oddmanout. This you'll know if you hit the right website. It looks like this, and use code oddmanout to save $30 plus free shipping. Anyway, they say the article, and I like Shoe on Head. I have nothing against her, but I wouldn't think this is her wheelhouse, and she was right on top of it. So hag maxing, the article appeared to be sourced from Vice News, so it came with a fake Vice News article, and complete with a byline from a Vice reporter with a focus on online extremism, but closer inspection revealed that the entire image was farcical. And here's the fake image that they were sending around. Meet the hag maxers, Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women. They say a very strange phenomenon is making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching casual hookups with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennial women. So that's all fake, apparently. But knowing the internet, it went viral. They say, but even from the viral post received a community note chiding it for sharing a meme supposedly lifted from 4chan, internet users embraced the idea of hag maxing, a slang term they now understood to mean hitting on millennial women as a younger man. This is now into pop culture. And this is back in May of 2024. So it got out there, and I don't know, it didn't start really going big until the last couple of weeks. This is from Pop Culture, a guy named Mike Hadge. In my hag maxer era, a new term just dropped to describe age gap relationships. So I guess, I mean, this is in May of 2024. So what I don't understand is, how did this hide? This is almost the same time that Drizzle Drizzle came out. So how did Drizzle Drizzle kind of break out, but hag maxing didn't? I like the name hag maxing a lot better than I like Drizzle Drizzle. They say Gen Z vocabulary is a rich, ever-expanding tapestry befitting of the damn Canterbury Tales. From mid to cringe to riz to sus, the generation has created a cottage industry of out-inventing new bite-sized words to enrich our day-to-day communications. But yeah, it's basically like looking for a sugar mama. Basically, we're talking about people dating out of their typical age range, but in the less icky way. As the image reads, Gen Z men are ditching casual hookups with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennial ladies. It's a fairly straightforward concept, especially if you've seen the film May, December. Now, what I find interesting is that dating right now is so bad because I do have another article here that I'm going to read from. Gen Zers are tired of dating Gen Zs are tired of dating. Applications for lavender marriages are now open. And I'm like, what the hell is a lavender marriage? Because I'd never heard of that before. But what it really boils down to is dating is such absolute shit for young men that now they're either goofing on it or they're finding new ways to date because traditional or whatever's been dating for the last 10 or 20 years, whatever that dating norm has been, is just gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Someone else, I just learned today I'm a hag maxer. Secure that green by any means. Others, hag maxer, you're inelegant. You lack charm and poise. Let a real MILF hunter do the work. Somebody else says, what WTF is a hag maxer? This is literally just cougar hunting. There's no need to make stupid new words for every situation, Gen Z. Someone else says, how many of you are hag maxing? And then they have some comments here. So of course, now the women think it's a way of dehumanizing women. Who cares? And let's see what some of the comments say. Oh, oh, you gotta love it. Sorry, this post was removed by Reddit filters, and it was only 5 months ago. So I guess you can't even talk about hag maxing because a bunch of feminists got upset. But this is in our Gen Z, and they got rid of it. Apparently, it's very insulting for hag maxing. And this is the video. This is what surprised me. Now I have nothing against Shuan Head. I like Shuan Head. She's a bit more left than I traditionally would listen to, but every once in a while she has some good videos and she's funny. And she has a 20-minute video, and it got 1.4 million views on the cougar epidemic, young men dating older women. And in here, she's talking about hag maxing. Let me see if I can get to the point of it where she said it.
Let's get back to it. What's up with Gen Z slang, dude? Looks maxing, hag maxing, riz, sus. Back in my day, we had our epic bacon and rafflecopters, and we were happy. Now, when I think of the term hag, I usually think of an evil, cackling witch. But no, apparently now it means women above 30. Fuck you guys. I'm so...
Hey, that's funny. But even she feels like a boomer now. She even feels like a boomer now because she's like, what the hell is this? Like, what the hell? What? Anybody over 30 is a hag? What the hell? And yes. I think somebody even mentioned that in her comments. Because I saw somebody post on Twitter. I think she's married now. And her husband posted like, so proud of my wife for reaching 2 million subscribers. And the most liked, highest rated comment underneath it on Twitter was, hey man, I've seen your wife's boobs. And it got the most liked. That's why the internet is forever. The internet is forever. You must be careful with who you date or who you marry. And so the other article that I just wanted to touch on for a minute, Gen Zers are so tired of dating, they're doing an application for lavender marriages. Now, what is lavender marriage? I'm not going to read the whole article, but lavender marriage is basically when young people decide to get married to have company, to share the expense of living together, and also to not have like intimacy, to not have sex. So can you imagine getting married as a man, getting married to a woman so you can split the bills and you can share a household legally, but not sleep with her, not have any attraction? This is the worst deal for men. Where's my worst deal?
It's one of the worst deals ever made of any kind, signed by anybody.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The dumbest thing I've ever heard. They say for many young people right now, the dating scene is rough. Their families are far away and housing is expensive. To share the load, some are opening their applications for lavender marriages. It's meant to provide, they say, but lavender marriages have made a resurgence on social media in recent months among Gen Zers who are tired of being broke, single, and lonely. Some videos with the hashtag lavender marriage on TikTok have amassed millions of views on the platform. Robbie Scott, a TikToker and a musician with 300,000 followers, recently posted a video asking for applications for a lavender marriage because he wanted to live with somebody so he could afford mortgage payments, utilities, and taxes. He said, you can mess around with whoever you want, whenever you want. I don't care, he said in the video, which has received more than 5 million views. In fact, I encourage it. Have fun. Live your best life. This is the dumbest thing ever. So you're going to put yourself at risk for divorce and divorce court, where if you make more than her, she can take half your crap. And it wasn't even with the pretense that she would love you or stay with you for a lifetime or have your children. It's basically you're just signing an agreement to live with, like, you know what this is? This is an agreement for an apartment with somebody that's like a 3 or 4 year lease for an apartment, except when you decide that lease is over, they can take half your shit. Why the hell would you do that? This is so stupid. Why don't you just get a roommate instead? Or get a girlfriend? Or have friends? This is, you know what? The Gen Z men that do this and then get divorced and get dragged through the coals, and they're like, oh my God, this was the worst deal ever. I'm such a
Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for her, Johnny?
You deserve it. They say traditionally a lavender marriage was just that, a legally binding marriage. Edward Reese, a gender and sexuality expert at the LGHD TV dating app Timey, told Business Insider that this can still be true. So lavender, I guess what lavender marriages used to be was like a gay dude and maybe a gay woman would get married so that they would seem normal and they would be accepted by the community, but they would both date and do their thing with people of the same sex. But today you don't have to do that. But I guess they're rewashing the term and now bringing it as a lavender marriage is just two people that want to live under the same roof. They say it can bring benefits such as inheritance rights, childcare tax breaks, better mortgage rates, and primary care if one of you gets ill. People can do it in case one or both partners don't have a family or have gone no contact, and their lavender spouse becomes, well, okay, why? If you're going to do this, why don't you just do it with somebody you're attracted to? Why don't you do it with somebody that you're dating? Or again, don't do it at all. I mean, I'm not an advocate for marriage, but this is like extra steps to lose it's like divorce, but with extra steps and no love. They say it's a union with no commitment. Oh, no, they say it's a union with commitment, love, and loyalty, and all of that can be not romantic. That's for women. That's for women. A union with commitment, love, and loyalty, but not romantic, that is a woman's thing. That's a woman's thing. You want commitment? Get a dog. You want loyalty? Get some good friends. You want love? Get a dog. But you don't need to, like, if your bills are that bad, downgrade. I genuinely don't understand this. Others are tired of modern dating culture with ghosting, catfishing, and some prospective partners not showing up to dates at all. They say, a girl, Cleopatra, says, I think the majority just want change. This patriarchal lifestyle, these gender roles are becoming exhausting, to say the least. Oh, yeah. It's the men's fault. Okay, good luck with that. She said the dating pool is certainly full of scum, she added. Yep, it's all us men. Okay, good luck, ladies. You know, any guys that do this stuff, seriously, I get the hag maxing, it's a joke, right? The hag maxing is a joke. It's like drizzle. It's just goofing on stuff. I get it. You know, it came from 4chan and that other stuff. It's a joke. I get it. I also get young guys that are like, you know something? This 30-year-old chick is into me. I'll date her long term if she's going to pay the bills and I'm a decent looking guy. She's decent looking. I'll have fun with it for a while. And then when she ages out, I'll just go get a younger model. I'll get a younger version. I can see why guys would doing that, but you got to understand, it's still the top 10 or 15 percenters. It's not all guys doing that. It's you know, a relatively unattractive 22-year-old guy is not going to be getting a 35-year-old smoke show where she pays all the bills. This is still for the good-looking guys and only for the good-looking guys. We know this.